Welcome to Shivering Timbers Dojo. Today we're going to do another deep dive, this time into the Kenpo, and we're going to do the first four moves from Yellow Belt. We're going to do block chop, delayed sword, sword of destruction, and four fist because they're also very similar in how you work. You will note that in some forms of Kenpo, delayed sword specifically is from a grab. We do it from a punch. You can do it from a punch, pull, push, grab kind of thing. We're just going to work all of these from the punch. Also note that traditionally one does block chop only from a right hand punch. One does delayed sword only from a right hand punch. One does sword of destruction from a left hand punch. And that's all very good to start with, but I'm going to teach them both sided. So we're going to teach block chop from the right and the left. We're going to teach, sword of destruction from the left and the right. I think it's important that we learn to use both sides of our body equally, so we're just going to show it in that fashion. All right, so again, I'm going to do the first four moves that all deal with blocking, punching, stepping back in the same fashion. That's why they're shoved into Yellow Belt. So Kenpo Yellow Belt starts with block chop. Very simple one. Right hand punch. Step back, block chop. Again, left side. Just like that. Okay, so the thing to remember with block chop, as she gets in position, I'm not in position. This is the worst case scenario. We're in a neutral position. If I were already ready to fight, I could block and I could chop. But since I'm not, I'm in this worst case scenario. I'm flat-footed. So as she punches, I need to step back, and block, and chop. I step back because it's helping me move my head. Traditional martial arts get a bad rap for people not moving their head and not getting out of the way of the punches. They're like, well, I'm blocking. It doesn't matter if you block, you still need to move your head. You still got to get out of the way. That's why I'm moving my feet. So when she punches, I block and move my head out of the way. Boom. I want her to punch me right in the nose as hard as you can. And now I'm far away with my other hand up because I don't know if she's going to try and throw a combo before I can get my hand in. Let's try the other side. She's going to punch me in the nose as hard as she can. I'm going to get out of the way because it's going to hurt if I don't. All right? Now again, she is small. So I'm going to step here. So when she steps back with her left and blocks with her right to do block chop, can in fact she redirect a big old fist? She can. Especially if she steps back with her left and gets that whole body into it. You ready? Hey, hey, good. Good. I'm going to try the other side. So now she's going to step back with her right. She's going to block with her left. There it is. Don't be where that fist is. One more time. I'm punching you. Don't be there. Hey! Oh, good. She wasn't there. Don't be there. That's what this teaches you. All of these, we start with this. So right now, once again, block chop. Boom, boom, and other side. Boom, boom. Good. Next one in Kenpo Yellow Belt is delayed sword. So, before, it was from a punch. Other styles of Kenpo, I often see delayed sword practiced from a grip, from a lapel grab. We're going to continue on practicing from this punch. It's a little more challenging from a punch, that's absolutely true, but we're going to use what we learned in block chop to make this work. Can you do everything here from a grab? Absolutely. Or push, with coming at you? Yes, absolutely. A punch is just a little faster. Now, previously, when my partner punched me, they got in a fighting stance, and they punched with the cross, but they didn't step. Punch with the cross, don't step, which allowed me to just step back. But now, here, let's get a little closer. Let's get in punching range. There, now you can actually hit with that cross. She can hit me with that cross in this range, so I need to just step back. Yes, boom, and that's good. But now, there's a good chance they might come in and try to get that stepping cross. They're going to get all of the power that they can muster, all their weight behind it. Yes? All right, go ahead. All right, so this time I step back into a cat stance. I have now traveled. I've created more distance to overcome that. Yes? And then I kick and chop. All right, so let's do it. Combat speed. Other side. Just like that. Okay, so when I kick, it's important for everybody to bring their knee up to kick as high as you can. Right? So you've always been taught, bring your knee up and kick. But if I come back here and bring my knee up to get ready for that kick, your opponent is going to see that knee. And that tells me to be careful. There's a kick coming. So by stepping back into the cat stance that I'm stepping into, and then just whipping this thing out, it's basically a wheel. So I come in, wheel that thing out, and make that kick fast enough to hopefully catch them by surprise. So one more time, she steps and punches, and she's going to punch me right in the chin. Yeah, boom, boom. Just like that. Other side. Good job. Boom. And right in here. Now, again, same thing, little to big. I'm big. I'm going to punch right at her nose. I'm going to create a lot of space. Don't move. Right now, if I step and punch, well, I'm going to get through that, right? So she has got to move to get that head out of the way, just in case the block doesn't work. Yes? All right, you ready? You got this. Good, excellent. Let's go to the other side. Stepping and punching, boom. There it is. You were out of the way, you blocked, you kicked, and you kept that kick nice and low. Just that wheel. So one more time, she's gonna punch me as hard as she can in the nose. Just unload that bomb, baby. Boom. That kick is that fast. Other side. That kick is that fast. Just like that. Okay. Now we move to sword of destruction. We've taught you from a right punch. From a right punch. Now we're teaching you from a left punch. So she's going to lead with that left punch this time. Punch with your left hand. Yeah, there you go. And it's a lot of what I just did. You will note that for block chop, I step back. For delayed sword, I step back. So now, for our yellow belts, even though they're punching with the other hand, we're just stepping back. It's the same thing. The only difference is instead of an inward block with my right hand across my body, now I simply do an outward block with my right hand across my body, outward. That's the only change. So she punches, and you do an inward knife hand like that. So instead of that inward block to the regular shuto, now we do the outward block to gyaku shuto, that inverted knife hand. Okay? Other side. Yep. Boom. Boom. Now, why would we learn this from the other side? The reason is very simple. Just in case you screw up and step back with the wrong foot. You know, anybody can get confused and go here, and also go, and step back. Well, if you step back with the wrong foot, you can still block and chop from that right hand punch. So one more time. You know, start with that left. Same thing, that wheel kick. Make it fast. I don't see it coming. Right here, and then slide in. All right, big guy to small guy. So I'm going to lead with that left hand punch. She's going to step back with that left, just like she's been doing every time. She's just going to block outward. There it is, just like that. And then, just to throw in some fun, we're going to do the other way, so you step back the other way. There it is, just like that. One thing to remember, real quick, to make this punch, or to make this inverted shuto happen faster, get ready, you're going to punch me hard as you can, that left hand. That left hand. There you go. Good job. It's fast. That hand is fast. Other side. Boom. Fast. All right. Thank you. Last one in this series is four fists. Four fists is block chop with some added bits. Now, again, we're not as worried about the fist, or we're not as worried about the feet. What we're doing here is we're learning, teaching ourselves to attack at different levels. So she punches with that right, we lead off with the right again. She punches with the right, she's going to lead off with the right, so we get that right hand stance. If your opponent punches you standing still, just straight, they're not going to have enough power to really do anything to punish them for it. But if they got a good balance, now she's got the cross, now it's coming in, we know it's coming at us, we're going to step back and block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we're doing, other side, is learning 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and it's 4 fists. So a little rhythm is good in your fighting. We talk about tempo in fighting a lot. The 1, 2, 3, 4, straight, even tempo. And we're attacking at different levels. So she punches me. She gets in her position. Let's go right side. And she gets in her position and she punches. And I get back because again, I don't want to be there. Get away from that thing. Just enough to catch this. I'm already here. So again, we use that motion for the back fist, for the punch to the ribs, the sun punch right back here in the face. Where I'd like to hit is right beside the nose on the sinus. It's a fight. It's chaotic. What if you don't hit them there? That's fine. Hit them. Practice aiming for a good spot, but as long as you hit them, that's what's really fun. Let's do left side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. All right, little big, again, little big works for this because all she's got to do is get out of the way. So I'm coming with that big right hand, so she's going to step back with that foot and block with that hand and get out. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Fast, fast, fast. Let's see the other side. Yep. 2, 3, 4. Good. She's going to punch me in the eye. I'm not going to like that, are I? That's going to suck. All right, so one more time. Let's do combat speed. How fast can we get this? All right, step back. You ready? Fast. 4. All right. Real quick. That looked, I felt fast. Was there any power in it? So how about I put some power in this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little slower. But if you're going to hit your opponent, hit him like. So, you know, you can. Oh, that's great. But I really want, one more time, to get my whole body into this thing. Boom, boom, boom. And really, I'm going to hit him. Hit him with everything I got. Yes? All right, thank you. All right, thanks for watching. I know there's a ton of Kenpo videos out there you can watch. Thank you for watching mine. I hope this helps gives you a little bit of insight into it. The big thing with these is to remember work on your steps. It's yellow belt, so work on stepping back. Get outside of that punch range. Get your head offline. Don't be there. And then use your hands and your feet to deflect and attack. But the big thing with this is don't be there. Get out of the way. Move your head. This is great stuff. Everybody always says, you know, why don't you show sparring? Well, sparring's ugly. Sparring's messy. I want to show you the moves. Use this in your sparring. You should absolutely be using block chop, delayed sword, sword destruction in your sparring. These are good combos. Work them in and try to develop them as part of your repertoire. If you don't like it, if you're like, oh, these things suck, they'll never work, okay, cool. Come to class. We'll try it under pressure. It's a lot of fun. Other than that, stay safe out there. Thanks.